Imagine a world frozen in time, no cities, no technology, no civilization, just primitive creatures struggling to survive in the wild. This is what humanity would look like without one single discovery, the discovery of fire. But what if we never made that discovery? What if humans never learned to control fire? Fire wasn't just a tool for warmth or cooking. It was the spark that transformed us from primitive apes into the dominant species on Earth. It gave us bigger brains, safer food, protection from predators, and the ability to build everything you see around you today. Without fire, none of this would exist, including you. Let's explore exactly what would happen if humans never discovered fire. Our story begins with evolution itself. Around 2 million years ago, early humans discovered they could cook food over flames. This changed everything. Raw meat and plants are tough to digest. They require massive amounts of energy just to break down in our stomachs, energy that could be used elsewhere. But cooked food, it's pre-digested by heat, softer, more nutritious, easier for our bodies to absorb. This freed up enormous amounts of energy, and our bodies redirected that energy to one place, our brains. Over hundreds of thousands of years, the human brain tripled in size. Today, your brain uses 20% of your body's total energy, despite being only 2% of your body weight. That massive, energy-hungry brain gave us language, abstract thinking, planning, creativity, and consciousness itself. Without fire, none of that happens. We'd still be eating raw meat and tough plants, spending all our energy just digesting food. Our brains would remain small, primitive, no more advanced than a chimpanzee's. We wouldn't have language as we know it, no complex thoughts, no philosophy, science, or art. We'd be smart enough to use basic tools, maybe crack open nuts with rocks, but that's it. We'd be just another ape species, wandering the forests, barely surviving. Now let's talk about geography. Early humans originated in Africa, where the climate is warm. But as our species evolved, we spread across the entire planet: Europe, Asia, Australia, the Americas. How did we survive in freezing climates? Fire. Fire provided warmth in the coldest nights. It allowed us to venture into regions where temperatures dropped below freezing for months at a time. Without fire, we'd be trapped in tropical Africa forever. Humans are not built for cold. We don't have thick fur like mammoths or polar bears. We can't hibernate like many animals do. Step into a freezing tundra without fire, and you die within hours. So, in a fireless world, the human population would remain confined to equatorial regions, a tiny pocket of the earth, and even there, survival would be brutal. Without fire, nights would be terrifying. In the darkness, predators rule: lions, leopards, hyenas, saber-toothed cats. Early humans were not apex predators. We were prey. Fire kept predators away. The light and heat scared them off, giving us safe zones to sleep. Without fire, we'd be hunted relentlessly every single night, huddled in trees or caves, hoping to survive until dawn. Life expectancy? Maybe 25 to 30 years if you're lucky. Most would die young, taken by predators, starvation, or disease. Let's imagine, somehow, humans survived without fire. We're still stuck as primitive tribes in Africa, eating raw food, hiding from predators. Could we ever build a civilization? Could we ever develop technology? The answer is no, absolutely not. Because fire is the foundation of all technology. Think about it. To make metal tools, you need fire. Bronze, iron, steel all require extreme heat to extract from ore and shape into tools. Without fire, there's no metal working. And without metal, you're stuck with stone tools forever. Stone tools are useful for basic survival, but they can't build cities. They can't create machines. They can't change the world. Pottery requires fire to harden clay. Glass requires fire to melt sand. Bricks, fire. Every single material that built human civilization requires fire. Agriculture would also be nearly impossible. Early farmers used fire to clear forests and create farmland. Without fire, the land remains wild, overgrown, unusable. So we'd remain hunter-gatherers. Small tribes wandering the wilderness, searching for food every single day. No cities, no governments, no nations. No wheels, no writing, no mathematics, and definitely no electricity, engines, or computers. The modern world, would simply not exist. We'd be living the exact same way our ancestors did 2 million years ago. Nothing would ever change. But it's not just technology we lose. Fire shaped human culture itself. For thousands of years, humans have gathered around campfires. It's where stories were told, where traditions were passed down, where communities bonded. Sitting around a fire at night, early humans shared food, told tales of the day's hunt, taught their children, and strengthened social bonds. This is where language truly flourished, where culture was born. Without fire, those gatherings never happen. Social bonds remain weak. Tribes stay small and isolated. Even our sleep patterns would be different. Fire allowed humans to extend their day beyond sunset. We could work, talk, and create after dark. Without fire, when the sun sets, everything stops. You sit in darkness, vulnerable and alone, waiting for morning. Human culture, as we know it, would never develop. Here's the darkest possibility. Humans might not have survived at all. Other human species existed alongside Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, Homo erectus, Denisovans. They all went extinct. What gave Homo sapiens the edge? Many scientists believe it was our mastery of fire. Fire provided warmth, protection, better nutrition, and the ability to migrate across the world. Without it, Homo sapiens would likely have died out like the others. Or at best, we'd still exist as small, primitive populations, barely surviving, never evolving, never advancing. Just another animal in the wild. So what if humans never discovered fire? We'd have small brains, trapped in primitive bodies, confined to a tiny region of Africa. We'd live in constant fear of predators, struggling to find enough food each day. We'd have no technology, no cities, no culture. We might even be extinct. Fire didn't just warm us or cook our food. It made us human. It gave us our intelligence, our civilization, and our future. Every building, every invention, every idea you've ever had traces back to that first spark, ignited hundreds of thousands of years ago. So the next time you see a flame, remember this. You're looking at the reason humanity exists. And maybe ask yourself, what simple discovery could we make today that might be just as transformative? Thanks for watching.